Mr. Johnson.
The only thing I have is we, that's one that's concerned about the water in the lot around the cable in. And I didn't hear about that until just the meeting. But, overall, Randy and them have gone around, they tried to keep these ditches open with the water would flow out. In some areas, we've got some areas that have, as you've seen in the paper and on the news, we had sewage that spilled over into the ditches. And I believe Mr. Kirby's got a sign up and everything at those spots. And so
I got one more to put up.
hopefully we can get everything corrected whenever we get this new pumping station online. You have anything else, Mr. Kirby?
No, so for my calculation, we got 29 inches of rain since December the 11th. That's a lot of water.
What about Starksville? What do I know about that?
At the time, she's down running good right now.
The road, paving.
The pay, time frame is, shooting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna cut out 185 foot of the center of Starksville is pothole real bad and recap it 2 inch of H mix and then square up the rest of them holes and put a hot patch in them.
Do we know about the railroad? You know, last month I announced it was gonna be closed and I
You
lied.
announced it, I announced it, Mayor announced it,
And it's still
but
not
Railroad's
fixed.
gonna do it whenever you're ready.
I guess so.
Kurt.
Is Ms. Davis here?
Yes, I am.
Lisa Davis, Director of Marketing Membership of the Lee County Chamber. I wanted to pass these out. I'm here to talk to you today about the, we're working on planning for our, Under the Oaks Arts Festival for this year, and we'd like to move it back to Leesburg. And we would love you all's support. The Arts Fest, for those of you who may not be familiar with it, we send out applications and we get artists to submit artwork. It is a judge-jury art show. This year we'd like to put the artwork in the Opal Cannon Auditorium at the T-Page Stark building, governmental building. There's also going to be a sidewalk chalk art contest that the library is sponsoring that is going to become a part of this also. It's going to be around the sidewalk at the governmental building. What we'd like is something similar to the Christmas festival. If you were there for that, we had vendors out on Starksville Road. We'd like to do the same thing for the Arts Fest and have vendors out there. Inside the YMCA building, we're going to have craft tables set up that we have sponsors do a craft for children to go in, and they get like a little ticket and go to each table to do a different, kind of expose them to the art. So what we're requesting is if we could have Starksville from Main Street to 3rd Avenue closed off. We'd also like to invite you Thursday, it's March the 10th, March the 11th will be a business after hours at the chamber sponsors. It will be at the governmental building, and afterwards the reception for the artists where we announce the winners. So we'd like to invite you to that, but we would love to have your support and invite you to come.
We need a motion for the us to close that road at that time.
Yeah, problem.
I'll make a motion that we close it from Main to 3rd Street during your hours.
I'll second.
Got a motion, Mr. Johnson, second by Mr. Kitchens to close Starksville. All in favor?
Thank you.
Thank you. Consideration increasing the fees for water, sewer, non-essential fund checks, and reconnection deposits. Mr. Johnson, Mr. Bush, is that y'all?
Yes, but Ms. Thompson will know.
Oh, thank you.
The secretary's doing the report. We did meet last week, I believe it was, and we decided on residential that there will be a $200 deposit, that's $100 for water and $100 for sewer. Commercial will be up to $750, which is $375 for sewer and water. Most people have sewer, but I think they're very little. People don't need more. Return check fee will be up to $35, and the after hours cut on, if a house has been cut off anytime and a customer calls, the employee that handles the cutoff will explain to the customer the account will be charged $100 after hours fee if the service disconnection is not a city error. By 10 o'clock the following morning, if the account is not in good standing, the Public Works Department will disconnect service immediately. Service will not be reconnected until the bill is paid in full in cash.
Does that work for Karen?
What this will be put, what I just read, will be put like on a door hanger, and, it will be on the door for the people. Because, after hours, they have to leave and come back and that kind of thing. But that's what the committee
And
recommends.
what the other one, what was the one with reconnection, with 75, right?
75, yes, I'm sorry. There was a $75 reconnection fee. That's the recommendation from the Water and Sewer Committee.
Is there a motion to adopt recommendations?
I'll make a motion.
There's a motion by Mrs. Long, is there a second? Second by Mr. Bush to adopt new fees. All in favor? Unanimous. Last month we forgot to name a new mayor pro tem and reappoint committees. What's the pleasure of the board?
Can I make a motion?
Go ahead.
First, I just want to say thank you, Richard, for the past 2 years. It's an honor and pleasure to nominate Brother Steve Kitchens as our mayor pro tem for the next year.
I decline.
Mr. Kitchens, we kind of go in order how long everybody's been here. It's your turn.
No, it's not. We'll take care of it.
Is that okay?
I mean, everybody knows my work situation. I'm not available, during the day hours, that's why I said I decline.
To ease your mind, the only person that ever had to do anything as mayor pro tem was Mr. Johnson.
The mayor will take care of that, please. I'll second your motion.
We got a motion and a second from Mr. Kitchens. All in favor? It's not quite unanimous. Mr. Kitchens, are you abstaining or are you just voting against it?
I'm abstaining.
Put Mr. Kitchens down as not voting on that one. Okay. Any old business? Okay. Any new business? City Attorney matters, you got anything?
No.
Um,
I have one thing.
Yes.
I'm sorry, new business. I didn't put it there yet. I have a request from a Leesburg resident that is soliciting our support with, I don't know if it would come in the form of an official request from the city or how it would be handled, but they want our support in having a mail drop box placed downtown. One of those blue things you can just,
like a letter to the post office or something?
hmm,
They want us to write a letter to the post office?
yeah. There was.
It used to be years back, right over there in front of the magistrate office.
The county wants the city of Lexington, I'll
This
write-
person's quite proud of our post office, but it's, for some of our elderly, it is kind of inconvenient for them to go out, Robert B. Lee, just to drop a letter off. They won't pick up in the city.
If the council's no problem, I'll write a letter. Is that okay with y'all?
Yes,
Can I just write one? Yeah, I'll do that. Yes.
Mr. Kirby, would you inform the entire council about the police over there on Church Street? Before they start getting calls and everything?
It's not Church, it's Smithfield Street in Ford. We have a oil leak developed sometime between 10 and 2 today. Just pretty healthy leak. I think it's a 2-inch line. It's been located this afternoon. We'll be digging it up 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, about 8:30 when traffic gets out of the way. We'll get at it.